There was a night and day improvement when we went to hosted because our popularity rose so much that when we did in-house, it crashed our server. Those who were first in line ended up being last in line. Now we went to fully hosted, not a single peep. The only phone call we received was, "Is this true? You guys already have a wait list?" And the answer was yes. As the pandemic hit, one of our colleagues had mentioned to me that we really need to figure out how we could do contactless payments. Our vendor at the time didn't offer that. We reached out. They didn't have the hardware that was compatible with Vermont Systems. And we also realized at the time we weren't PCI compliant in our investigation. So that was kind of a huge red flag to our finance department. When we did our research, we came down to two, and then it just seemed that, there would be a good fit to use a vendor or this particular software that was already embedded and working well with the current registration software. Once it was up and running, the process of implementation was, it was pretty flawless. It's been positive. Our nature center, when they started using it, they said that they've noticed a huge decrease in the time where patrons can simply use their watch, use their cell phone, whatever, and they said it cut it in half. For our staff, they don't usually do a lot of transactions, largely because we have pushed people to the web, but they love the ability that patrons can do the phone, the Apple Pay. They've had no issues. From the website, it's been great for us. It's all embedded, doesn't redirect a customer to another site, and that has cut down on the transaction times online as well as the issues. What I love the most about is that I can see all the transactions. I can see it with all in the same software. And when we do have issues, I can actually resolve them. I don't have to spend hours. I don't have to reach out to Vermont Systems. I've spent some time with Vermont Systems and learning the software, but now I would say the last 2 months, any issues, I don't even hesitate. I don't even call them. I can resolve them. So that has been a huge breath of fresh air. It saved our department, the city, lots of money, because I'm spending before what I'd be 4 hours is now more like 4 minutes. The amount of issues we have, it's night and day difference. It's truly night and day. I actually just reached out to a colleague who does all the reconciliation because he said I can handle that. The process is easy. And he says, me and PayTrac, we're in sync. We're not having any issues. So I said, great. I don't say this lightly, but the customer service has been fabulous for PayTrac. The response time has been fabulous for what we're dealing with, and we want a quick response. They've delivered, I wasn't waiting. So for that, I love that aspect. And a lot of our registrations were in-house through paper, and we started using an online portal as well as credit cards. We were doing a lot of cash and check, and had the ability to not only reduce our time away from the office having to go to the bank to do deposits, but we can streamline the transaction speed by tenfold by doing with credit cards. So with that, and also going to the web portal where we had so many of our participants just saying, hey, do I really have to drive into town to register? And the online portal has not only eliminated our staff having to be behind a desk, which Parks and Rec staff don't want to do admin work. They want to be out in the field and engaged with the public. We've also was able to expand our reach by opening our online portion and really honing down and using some of the key features that Vermont System has to offer. The hours a day, when it comes to our after school where we have weekly payments due, I can speak from experience. We're talking about easily between 1 to 2 hours. Because parents would have to come in, sit down, we would have to take the cash, document it. So just that alone, our summer camp registration is probably our best example. This year, in the years past, we would have lines through our door. This past year, we had not a single person. Everyone went online. We were full within a matter of 30 seconds.